scouting. We have another round of scouting, and then it looks like we're headed to the draft. But so far, in free agency, we were able to get Andrew Whitworth and Antonio Gates. And we also were able to keep Mario Addison. So, scouting. Our last time scouting, I think. Pretty sure. No one's missed the draft yet. It hasn't happened. Not yet. Alright, what do I know about these? I think I need to spend some more time with these corners, perhaps. Dron Irvin. Man-to-man. Let's see, you got B-speed, B-zone, A-man, F, and B-pursuit. So hopefully a guy who could tackle. What's his press? Okay, this is something you can probably work with. Yeah, I hate how I just to find enough about one player takes so many points. Not a bad player here, but he needed to develop, definitely. The Quentin Bray. Now it's tough to say whether I have enough points to really check out someone I've never scouted. I know I like Ralph Hendricks. Can I learn any more about him? That's important. Let's check Pursuit, B. Yeah, I like Ralph Hendricks. And he's the 10th ranked corner. I wrote that down. And yes, strong safety is still a need despite the improved play by Roman Harper. We do have Trey Boston on the roster, and my hope is that he can maybe become the eventual starter. I have actually scouted some strong safeties. Don't think I've ignored it. It's just I found more about the freeze, so I should probably... the one I know about the most is Marquise Gayton. Good speed, jumping, zone, man, recognition, and awareness. And the hit power is a C. Let's look for one of these fourth rounders. I like looking at the mid-round players. Arian Hatcher or Devon Pruitt. Hatcher is 5'10", 6 foot. Barely any production on either one, and they're the same age. Yeah, one's a little bit heavier, one's a little bit taller. So you guys want to see Pruitt or Hatcher? Look at catching in your secondary. Does it actually show that? Oh, it does. Idaho State or Ole Miss? Hatcher, Pruitt. Most people want to see Pruitt. Alright, so let's check out zone. Good. Hit power's an A. Check speed. Done deal. Alright, Devon Pruitt. We have been able to find out quite a few intriguing prospects, and I need to spend 6 points, so let's go awareness, so he is probably developmental, but might have some fun tools. And let's make sure I'm not missing anything here with game prep. So okay, I think we're ready for the draft, guys. It's time for the moment that defines an offseason. The NFL Draft. Oh, come on, Chris. That's that SEC talent, though. Just because he went to Ole Miss. And conference pride is something in college sports I don't understand. I'm saving. And now, I'm about to be drafting. Alright guys, the NFL Draft is about to begin. We have 7 selections in this year's draft. They are all 23rd pick in their respective rounds. Let's draft. The Jacksonville Jaguars are on the clock. And Skip Bayless, for us, says, if the Panthers are to be anywhere near as good as last year, it's wide receiver or bust in this draft. And we do need a receiver. Can you please quickly recap? Okay, I'm going to recap once I get a drink of water. Alright. So far in the offseason, Cam Newton has gotten his big-time contract, over $20 million a season. We were also able to keep a few of our less played guys who had expiring contracts, like Jason Williams and Malcolm Bronson and a few other minor contributors. And then in free agency, we were able to go get Andrew Whitworth and Antonio Gates. So we have an intriguing twin tight end set up for next year with Gates and Greg Olsen, and then we have Brandon Williams behind those two. Still, we have to go find a big-time playmaking receiver, hopefully someone who can stretch the field. We also could use a running back, some secondary help, whether it's a corner or a safety. Linebacker depth would be nice, and some offensive line talent is a necessity, even with Andrew Whitworth. He's older, and we need to fill in both tackle spots. So, anyway, let's get this draft underway. Jacksonville, they take Tavares Turner, defensive tackle. Good to see them not draft a quarterback when they have Blake Bortles. And Detroit's number 2, Cody Talbot, or Talbot. He is the top strong safety. Miami. No, it's the Raiders trading up for a defensive tackle, Melvin Newsome. Andres Farrell to the Dolphins. Bengals take, oh no, another trade. Seahawks take Jared Grove. Giants take Chase Stevenson. I don't think I scouted him because I didn't expect to be able to take him. Okay, now pay attention when we have teams like the Falcons drafting. The Falcons, Saints, and Bucks all pick higher than us in each round. And we got to play against the talent they draft. And so Atlanta takes Charlton Solomon, a big-time pass rusher. All right. Cleveland, Hosey Shaw. Denver, Derek Pope, center. Brendan Patton, one of the top receivers, is off the board to the Rams. Cowboys, no, the Bears take Trent Pierce. Titans take Duron Stewart. Another guy I did not draft, or scout. Washington Redskins. No, it's the Raiders taking Derek Snow, the top-ranked corner. Cowboys no on the clock. Just kidding. It's the Bengals. Geez, this is ridiculous. Carrick Poteet. No more Andy Dalton, I guess. Jets. No, it's the Browns. Another trade. Malcolm Ferguson. And now the Jets take Deion Hightower. San Diego, we're getting closer to our pick, guys. They take a quarterback. Phillip Rivers isn't young. Samuel Morrow. Green Bay Packers. Jonathan Poole. And now, 2 division rivals back-to-back. Miles Wolf. They're going pass rushers so far. And now the Saints. Dylan Vaughn, all defensive line. Eagles. Richie Hairston. And the Ravens, no, the Bears, because of course they would trade up. Peter Daniel, that means the Carolina Panthers are on the clock. Are there any offers for trading down? Seattle would offer us 2 2s. I'm not interested. The Saints, this does sometimes happen within the same division. I don't want any future firsts. I want your first now. San Francisco lost the Super Bowl, so we would drop down to 31. But we get their 4 this year and a 3 next year. Ooh. This San Francisco trade is intriguing. to get those 2 mid-round picks. And this year, there's a lot of guys in the 4th round that I liked. So getting that extra 4 would be pretty cool. And then a 3 next year. Oh yeah, the Bucks will have McCoy, Fairley, and now this rookie. That's gonna be tough. They're saying a lot of people saying don't trade. Well, let's look at who I could take otherwise. Buccaneers or the 49ers, they pick at 31. So we'd fall back 8 slots. None of these teams are in our division. The Niners would trade up. Our top scout available, there's Lance Adams, a wide receiver, who was projected to go in the middle of the 1st round. There's Richie McCray, the safety, Corey Dickerson, Chucky Poe, Corin Dawkins, Marquise Gayton. These are the 1st round prospects who have fallen. Now, Lance Adams, if I want to get a big-time playmaker, this could be our chance. 6'4", 220, big-bodied receiver. Hopefully he can fly. All we know is he has A speed. A speed, A acceleration, D awareness. And he has B jumping, B catch, and C release. So do we go receiver right now? Take the Colts trade? Let's see what the Colts offer was. The Colts only... Oh, the Colts want to jump up 1 pick. So let's see what they want. They give us a 3 in the future. It's only 1 pick. But what if the Colts are trying to trade up to take, like, that receiver, Lance Adams? I'm not sure what they want. Take the Browns trade. Take the trade in McCray. Then take the safety. Alright, we're going to take the Colts trade. We're going to fall down 1 spot and get a future 3rd round pick. Alright, who do the Colts take? Richie McCray. They wanted the safety. So they get McCray. I think we got to take Lance Adams here. They took the safety we wanted. Can't let the wide receiver slip away. Lance Adams. Let's go get the playmaker. Hopefully he can fly. Lance Adams is our 1st round pick. Back-to-back receivers in the 1st round. Or receivers in the 1st round in back-to-back years. Lance is the next AJ Ray. Alright, the Steelers are on the clock. Ace Hale. Bengals take Trenton Binns. Vikings take Kari Lattimore. They just got like 3 receivers in free agency. Douglas Hernandez to the Texans. Gonna start speeding things up now. The receiver goes. And Patriots, of course, they take a quarterback. Betting on Pruitt now, I guess. Yep. There was Pruitt. There was also Gayton. Didn't have bad ratings. Eldon Orr is gone. Detroit. No, Travis McKenzie goes to the Cowboys. Christian Ward. Dontravius Foreman. Pete Birch. Javonte Lewis. Another defensive lineman in the NFC South. What's with these teams? All of them trying to strengthen their defensive fronts. Trey McKnight's gone. He was one that I was really iffy on because I just thought he was a two-down guy, and to take him so early, I don't think he can do it. And there goes Parker Morgan to the Chargers, another guy I really liked. Alright, Buccaneers. Chucky Poe, they take a left tackle, and I rated Poe my 5th rated tackle out of 6 that I scouted. He has B pass, B run, and C awareness. So he could be good. He just wasn't as good as some other ones I thought. Saints. Nope. Redskins trade up to take a guard. Almost our turn. Jameek Baxter. Another one I really liked. I thought he'd already gone. I forgot. I might have taken Baxter with our pick right there. Mike Jacobs. Alright. What are our trade down offers? Don't even come knocking, Indianapolis. Of course they would, though. They got a good offer, though. We get an extra 5. Do we trust Indianapolis? Do we trust them? Let me, I didn't write down enough information here. I wanted to see where he was projected. Alright, 4th round. Not again. That Colts trade makes sense. Just take it. Who do you want? That's the question we need to be answering right now. I think I'd like, honestly, let's see, is the guy I want here. Oh, it looks like Graham Hale was drafted. Ugh. I know Olin Greco is alright. Yeah, these projections have changed from what I wrote down the other night. Todd Mays. The right tackle I liked a lot is already gone. Norman Finch. I don't know anything about him. I do know a lot about Olin Greco. And I like what we have here. Pass block, good run block, strength, impact blocker. If we trade with the Colts and they take him, though, I know it says we don't need a left tackle, but Whitworth is old. He's kind of just a veteran stopgap fix, and Greco could play right tackle for a year potentially, then move to left tackle later. I still think tackle's a need. Alright, I'm rolling the dice again. If the Colts take Olin Greco, I'm never, ever trading with the Colts again. Do not take Olin Greco. He's not even the best left tackle available. The Colts are on the clock. Yes! They took a guard! Now what's available? Not even looking at futures. Alright, we're taking Olin Greco. Here we go. It's time to bring a tackle to town. Let me save before anything happens. So far we have Lance Adams, wide receiver. Hopefully someone who can open up our offense. It's not awesome yet. And we also drafted Olin Greco, who will probably have a chance to start this year. Perhaps at right tackle. and then maybe switch to left tackle later down the road. But we definitely have improved our offensive line and hopefully gotten ourselves a big playmaker. All right, Norman Finch just went. 1 second. What do you guys think of the offseason so far? What do you guys think? Oh, thanks for coming, Mike, and modding for as long as you did. Appreciate it. Brennan Weatherford to San Francisco. DJ Conley. I kind of like going slow here so we can see players that I've talked about and our division rivals. So now we're in the 3rd round. We've drafted a receiver and a tackle. We still need help on defense. Our secondary needs something. Did that just happen? What are the Dolphins doing? I don't know. There goes Marquise Gayton, and I liked him. And the Falcons, Corin Dawkins. He was a 2nd round projected running back when I checked him. He's 6'1", 254 with A speed, B truck, and C elusiveness. They let Steven Jackson go this year, but they might have just gotten the power right back. I don't like that pick as a Panther right now. There goes Jacob Jeter. And Azur went? Yeah, I must have missed that. Let me go back and check. Yeah, there's George Azur. I think the Jaguars got themselves a nice guard. Oops. Packers, we're closing in on our pick. And looks like the Buccaneers and Saints did some weird stuff, so I don't see them. Yeah, we'll see them later, I guess. But it's the 3rd round. And we are on the clock. Alright, guys, time to make pick number 3. I always like to see what's out there for the offers, though. I don't like the idea of these future picks. Cleveland's 4 and they're 6. So here's the top of the board. Top safety is Dion Hanna. Free safety is Devon Pruitt. Might be the time to take our safety. Top corner. Ralph Hendricks is still right here, and I liked him. So it might be time to take Pruitt. We have drafted Devon Pruitt. Strong safety. And the draft continues. Indianapolis. They take someone I didn't even know. There goes George Martinez now. Okay, another defensive tackle for Atlanta. They trade up. Casey Holiday. Carrington, yes. Same first name, same last name. I had noticed that before. Hey, is it Pruitt's brother? And there goes Patriots. What are you doing? Hendricks was like the 6th best corner available. That's such a Belichick move. To take Ralph Hendricks. Ugh. Everybody was saying trade up. Yeah, you guys are right. I should have traded up. Should have tried. Although, I'm pretty sure he was like the 6th best corner available. Devin Sherman. Arian Hatcher. I did not scout him. And now the Falcons take Philip Capers, another running back. I don't know anything about this guy. Trade for Carrington. I expected that to hit my feed here. I want to check a couple positions. Because Donovan Ashley is still on my radar. But if we look at this, 8th best receiver available. We might be able to wait till the 5th. Because this round, right in the write down positions here, Bob Butler is the 3rd best outside linebacker available. At left. At right. Okay. Let's see that I scouted overall. Stan Gregory. What do I know about Stan? A speed, A man, C zone, C press, and D awareness. So a man-to-man corner, not as good in zone. Got a safety. So the way I look at it, it's either going to be Bob Butler or Stan Gregory. And let's check out corners then and see where Gregory stands among the ones remaining. He's top 3. There's also LaQuinton Bray. I know nothing about him. Couldn't scout everybody. There's also Tremonde Joseph from Florida. Not at our pick yet. I just wanted to take a stop and check. Corey Mahone. Mark Barnes. James Grayson. Dietrich Bars. The running back. Ryan Vasquez. And there goes Stan Gregory to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Angelo Davis to the Bengals. Taven Owens. Elliott Cook. Our turn here in the 4th round. You literally just want us to switch spots out of the kindness of our heart. You're offering us a 4. It's currently the 4th. You're offering nothing else. That's not even a trade. That's just us doing you a favor. Looks like time to take Bob Butler. So far we've gone receiver, tackle, safety, linebacker. And now, keep your hands off of Donovan Ashley. We have 2 5ths. Right now, Ashley is the 6th rated receiver available. I want to see what picks we have. Let me save quick. So we got Bob Butler, a couple fan favorites here, our last couple picks. Devon Pruitt and Bob Butler. We've had a lot of players that I liked get snatched right before us. That's the drama of the draft. I just want to see where our next pick is. It's like a late 5th. Back-to-back fifths. Alright. If there's a run on receivers, though, I'm going to get nervous. This sucks. On lane. Quinn Beckwith. Just keep your hands off the receivers. Pearson back. Alright. We got to think about trading up. Two receivers just went back-to-back. That makes Ashley the fourth available. If one more gets drafted, I'm going to look to move. I'm looking to move. Come on, Broncos. 5 and a 6 to move to 4. Looks like they declined. Yeah, they wanted to take someone. I hate New England. Thank you. Never mind. I don't have a problem with them. They're okay. Took my pick, though, I wanted. Let's take a 5 and a 7 to move up in the 5th. Come on, Jaguars. Be friends. Nope. Don't pause when trading up. I'm not paused right now. Trade accepted! Thank you, Detroit! The Detroit Lions have allowed us to trade up. I'm going a long way to receiver here. We're bringing in Donovan Ashley. Thank you, Lions. And we still have a 5th and a 6th left. Who's left that I could take, though? Let me just check my draft board that I scouted. Mustafa Brandon, I'm probably not going to take him. Marco Benjamin, Jeremy Pittman, DeKendrick Briggs, and Stephon Rhodes. I'm disappointed I couldn't get some better secondary help for us. I wonder if I can get Stephon Rhodes potentially undrafted. That'd be sweet. Cornerback competition's going to be great. Alright, and the Falcons select Cleon Ferguson. Mustafa Brandon to the Browns. Jalen Bryant. I won't be trading up anymore just because I need these 2 picks. I'm not giving up any futures. Orleans Swanson. I am interested in trading back, though. If I can get an extra 6 or something. Swap 5s and gain a 7 even. I'd take that. Tight end just went to the Saints. Jamal Bernard, and here's the Buccaneers taking Stevie Parker. He was on my board too. Stevie Parker has B pursuit, D play recognition, and C zone. I don't know anything else about him, but I kind of was intrigued by the B pursuit part. All right, Lions, you guys are awesome. Hope you guys get a really good player at this pick. Enjoy Kadarius Mosley. My turn. Ooh, a 4 next year. They're all for 4 next year, but we need some players now, as much as I'd love to take that. Let's see who's available. I want to see... Look at the running backs, though. There's so many there. I wonder if I can get Briggs and Rhodes undrafted. Maybe it's time to take a flyer at corner. Najee Small, Quan Morris, Garif Poole, Marshall Slaughter. Do I know anything? Any knowledge? Absolute dice roll. Those running backs are going to be there later. I'm going to get them later. Both of them. So, these are all guys who are 6 foot plus. Let's look at production. 80, 94. Garif Poole, Marshall Slaughter have the highest production. Everyone's saying small. Najee Small. Let's see if he can play big. Alright. Moving on. No one touched those running backs that I want to sign. JT Starks. I forget if I actually scouted him. We have 1 pick remaining. Someone said scumbag. Will Najee Small go into the Hall of Fame or will he end up in the Hall of Very Good? He's a 5th round pick! Skip Bayless, man. Here's the Falcons. Nope. There goes Garif Poole. Mustafa McNeil. Demarius Kitchens. Andre Hicks. Marshall Slaughter. Yeah, everybody's taking a chance on these corners now. Here comes Tampa Bay. Taking a tight end I never heard of. And the Saints. Nope, just kidding. Another trade, always. Harris Ingram. Alright. I would love to trade down. However, it's all for futures. Like I said, I want the pick now. So it looks like our last pick in the draft. It could be a chance to take another corner. Here's all the guys that I've scouted that are available. D. Small. We could take another cornerback named Small. Deshaun Chester, Marquis Lindley, Maven Campbell, Georgetown. Not much production. What about a free safety? Kaysen Sharp, Gervonta Quick. Take Al Cosby, Briggs or Rhodes. There's always receivers available, though. Al Cosby. Jeremiah Farmer. I want to see if any linemen fell, and Nope. They all get taken. What is that guy's name? Beckett Walters. I thought it said like Bucket Waters. I couldn't read. Dawson Noble. I want to find someone who has a really high production grade. Jeremiah Farmer. Soma Frederick. Fabian Ware. Hey, from Minnesota! Derek Sturdivant. Anything else I can learn about him at all? Who's got that clutch trait as a rookie? Nobody. So, okay, this is for our last pick. There's Farmer, Tate, Cosby, Mason. These are the big names. Looking at taking a running back later, and we just took 2 receivers. Could take another corner to roll the dice on. 6'2", 182. I want to see if one of these corners can turn into something, and they're both named Small. D. Small. There you go. A lot of people saying Farmer. I like to think they fall for a reason. And we just took 2 already. Plus, I know I want to keep, obviously, Kelvin Benjamin. I guess I wouldn't have trouble moving on from Kotchery. I like Corey Brown. So, okay, almost into the last round. Hands off those running backs I want. There's a punter. Another punter. Let's go punters and kickers. No running backs. You gotta be kidding me! Atlanta! This is out of control. Please say DeKendrick Briggs is still going to be there. Now it's 2 teams in our division. I don't even want to look. Take quarterback. That's great. That's great. Yeah, Devontae Tate. Okay, okay. Don't take my running back to Kendrick Briggs. Take Al Cosby or something. We're so close to being done. As long as the Rams don't hate me, my last franchise team, don't take a running back from North Dakota. I don't even know what they did. Who do the Rams just take? We'll get to our guys in a moment. I gotta see what the Rams did. They didn't even pick. How they traded it away, so now I gotta look for 732. Okay, I found it fast. Kadarius Mays, there you go. That was it. So let's go back to us. Alright, Lance Adams. Olin Greco. Devon Pruitt, Bob Butler, Donovan Ashley, Najee Small, D Small, and that's how it finishes out. 2 receivers, 2 corners, 1 safety, a tackle, and a linebacker. We took 7 players, 2 in the 5th. Farmer is free agents. Yeah, I'm probably going to check him out now. Now these guys are cheap. I don't want to change any positions. Let me save it quick. But I thought we had a pretty good draft. We had a lot of players that was get snatched right before us. But I think I did a good job scouting so that when someone was taken, I had a backup plan. I got a receiver I liked, a tackle I liked, a safety I liked, a linebacker I liked, and another receiver I liked. Last 2 picks were just roll the dice. So I'm not sure how many players I have on the roster. Let's count. I want to see how many I can sign. 20. 30. 40. 50. I can sign 3. Actually more because it's the off season. So okay. There's Lance Adams. You guys want to check some rankings? 79 catch, 74 catch in traffic. 80, oh boy! 98 speed for Lance Adams. Okay. I can work with that. I think we found our flyer. And then there's Donovan Ashley, who has speed as well. Next, Troy Williamson. Don't do that! Don't do that! That guy is fast. And now Donovan Ashley, 93 agility, 93 acceleration. What's the acceleration of Lance Adams? 96. Oh my goodness. He's 6'4" and can run. This deep passing game, I think, is going to open up this year. 89 elusiveness. We're going to give Donovan Ashley a shot here at returner. He's going to battle with Corey Brown, a.k.a. Philly Brown, and Brenton Burson. But oh boy, Lance Adams. Left tackle, there's Olin Greco. Might play on the right side this year. He is a better pass blocker than run blocker. Let's go. I saw this one when I was scrolling down. Bob Butler comes in as a 78 for our scheme. 79 tackle, 67 hit power, but he's fast. He's an athlete. 91 speed. 38 awareness, though. Okay, the overall is high, but Butler needs a lot of work. He's got to get better in man coverage, play recognition. This guy is not ready to play day one. He's got some good traits. They're what you would call building blocks. But I'm happy right now. Don't need him to play day one, potentially. Corners. We got Najee Small and D Small. Both come in as a 68. Alright, looks like D Small has better coverage ratings. Not as good press. And not as good defending the run. I figured they'd both be projects. And they both are. So we're going to need this cornerback crew here to really step it up. I'm going to have to sign a veteran probably. I have someone in mind. Oh, I never cut Thomas Deku. Now we have 49 players. So much for getting better at corner. Yeah. It sucked having Hendricks getting taken by the Patriots. Devon Pruitt. We took him in the 3rd round. And maybe more of a project than we thought. Got good hit power, much like Trey Boston. Maybe the pick was too much like Trey Boston. Maybe all we did was get another Trey Boston. Still need to figure out this safety situation, though. So there are a couple players I'd like to sign. One for sure is on my mind. It's a corner. I like to bring in Charles Tillman. Oh, I can't yet. Okay. I kind of like to get Charles Tillman. He was available. And for a 1-year contract, I'm not worried about cap this season. I'm worried about it next year and the following. Last time I hear the rookie signings. Yeah, we're going to have some competition at free safety. I might go find a veteran, too. You know, the Panthers, for Season 1, we came in with a bunch of veterans to fill in some holes, and it might be similar next year, going out and getting Andrew Whitworth, maybe a corner and a safety. But we did make some improvements. It wasn't going to be a 1-year fix. I never expected it to be. It was going to take multiple drafts. So here's all the overalls. Everybody's awareness is too low. Gotta get that better. Where the hell are they hiding overall? I miss it? Usually it's the first thing they show. I'd be the person to overlook that. Heh. Of course. Lance Adams is 76, Olin Greco 73, Devon Pruitt 66. Nice pick there with Bob Butler, though, is a 78. Donovan Ashley is a 62, very low. 68 for Najee Small and 68 for D Small. Wait, I want to see the catching for, what's his face? Lance Adams. I'm close to being able to purchase the package for double the scouting points, so that's going to be helpful for next year once I get that. Oops, going the wrong way. Someone had suggested something here. Use the 50 SP to scout intangible and physical grades. If they're lower than a C, don't bother. Yeah, I haven't really experimented with the draft, so I'm not sure exactly how it works. I just scout ratings and do my best. So maybe that's something to look at in the future. Confidence modified overall. I've never even noticed that before. Huh. But yeah, confidence is important this year. Lance Adams, why aren't you confident? You're really big and you're really fast. Unless you took steroids to get this way, what are you worried about? Alright, so for you guys saying Troy Williamson, I need you to be quiet right now, okay? He has the worst hands on the team with the confidence, looks like. Maybe without confidence, but be quiet for now. Lance Adams is not Troy Williamson. I hope. Oh, man. That's interesting. I will not allow him to beat Troy Williamson. So much Troy Williamson in the comment section. Vikings took him in the top 10, though. I took Lance Adams at number 24. I gotta go get some undrafted guys, though. I gotta fill the roster for preseason. I'll let you guys along for that ride. Ooh. Okay. Just checking out this. Might be worth taking a look what the Patriots are wanting. Of course, positions we don't have any depth at. Oh, that's right. I scooped up a 4 or a 3 for next year. What if I offer a 4 for Alfonso Dennard? Oh, they declined it. Maybe offer a 3 even. I don't know. I tried, guys. I tried getting us a player. I want to check out the trading block, actually. Show it on here. The trade block. Corners. Dennard, Powers. A big drop-off. Safeties. Antonio Allen, Micah Hyde. Nothing here. Nothing there. It's worth a look, though. Jared Allen's on the block, and wow, his overall dip. I haven't signed anyone yet. Jarius Wright. We got some receivers. I want to see if there's like a position on our roster that's like super low, just so I can see what we need to make sure I for sure get with these signings. Wouldn't hurt to go find another tight end. Actually, we have enough O-line depth. I can just get some extras. And we need to get some D tackles. And linebacker, we could use one. We got to get a safety for sure. So what do you guys thought of the preseason so far? And wow, Jarrett Boykin, Terrell Pryor. Just kind of seeing who's out there. Jarrett Boykin never got signed, huh? I'm not really high on Boykin. He had a good year last year, obviously. A lot of catches. Cole Beasley. Everybody wanted to see Farmer. Let's see if there was a good reason for him falling. What do you think? 48 overall. I didn't know the game went that low. 60 catching, 37 catching traffic, 29 route running. But he's 98. This is Troy Williamson, okay? Be nice to Lance Adams. You guys were saying I drafted Troy Williamson. Okay. Think there's a reason he fell. Yup. My goodness. Let me check out that running back that I wanted so bad. The Kendrick Briggs. 86 speed. It really wasn't that fast. 89 acceleration. Elusiveness is okay. Trucking is alright. Might just be another guy. But he can pass block. And we know D'Angelo Williams sure can't. Sign him for kick returning? No. We got a guy. Check Farmer's coverage ratings. I don't think it even shows that. You're not going to find that here. Farmer has superstar development. I find that hard to believe. It's like, how does a player have these ratings? He's so bad at everything but running. He can't even carry the ball and he has no moves. He's really, really, really fast. That's all. 99 acceleration, 98 speed. And he can jump. He can't do anything else. I'm not sure. You guys are saying check his defensive stuff. How? Huh? He wasn't drafted second. None of these guys were drafted. Do it for everybody? He has a defensive scheme? Oh, he was a corner, changed to wide receiver draft story. Well, the thing is, it's too late to even change his stuff. Yeah, this was all projections. I'm not going to check it out right now. I want to sign guys I actually want to get a chance to see. Let's go corners. There's Charles Tillman. I talked about wanting more turnovers as well this year. Certainly does not have the speed to play much man-to-man. Doesn't hurt to bring him in during the preseason, though. Safeties. And Charles Woodson. We're just going to have, like, some of the best players of, like, 5 years ago on this team. A bunch of vets. So we got Peanut Tillman. There's also Champ Bailey. Get Farmer. Everybody wants Farmer. You guys just like Leon Daniels too much. It's the Leon Daniels effect all over again. Put Tillman at safety. You can still edit him? Really? Well, I guess these are all non-guaranteed. Pretty sure there's no penalty in cutting any of these players. I can't believe I'm signing a 48 overall. If he's not good, I'm cutting him really fast. You guys all say Farmer's a corner. Well, I can tell you he's not a receiver. He does have a defensive scheme fit. Can't edit him there. Can I check all ratings from this? Well, let me sort by worst overall. So you're saying he was a corner turned receiver and it just wasn't a good idea. He's an athlete. I'll give him that. Can't tackle. He can't even cover that well. He's got okay coverage ratings. This is too much. What time is this? 6? Wow. The time always flies during these off seasons. I never expect them to be as long as they are. Everybody loves the farmer. Everybody loves the farmer. Robert Kraft is in the Hall of Fame? We got Charles Tillman. Kick returner. If he fumbles, then cut him. But if I see the fumbles cutting and then he fumbles, then the problem is that I wasn't smart in my decision making in the first place. You can't teach speed. Nope. And you can't fix a 48 overall. Oh man, you guys are crazy. But I think I'm gonna wrap this up. It's getting kind of late. I want to go eat dinner. And if I make any more moves, I'll be posting them on Twitter. But that's gonna be it for the live stream portion today. It's been almost 3 hours. Went through everything. I just gotta make some signings prior to preseason, and then I'll update you guys on other moves. I'll be checking some of those big undrafted guys. I'll check out a couple more, and then I'm gonna get off. I want to thank you all for coming. A very big stream today. I hope you guys had fun and are excited for season 2. Liking some of the picks that I made, and we're gonna have to see about a couple others. So I wanted to check out. This is a different Cosby. I thought there was Al Cosby. Did he like change his name or something? Oh, there he is. Lower rated. 2 Cosbys. Who would have thought it? Penn State. 87 speed. Kind of looks like the same thing as that running back from North Dakota I wanted. But I'll go through and I'll be checking out some of these players. That's going to be it for tonight, guys. Stream's gone on for almost 3 hours. I want to thank you guys for coming to the Panthers Season 1 off